Okay, I drew the two graphs here just to see what we're dealing with. We have point A that's located on the parabola, and you know that to have to be tangent to both, A probably will have to be approximately about there, right? And B would have to be approximately over there, so that when you connect the two lines, it's tangent to both. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I'm a little bit off with A, but you get the idea. This is the only place they could potentially be exactly tangent to each other. So let's label A, the x-coordinate of A as A. Because it's on the parabola of y equals x squared, the y-coordinate will be a squared. For B, if you label the x-coordinate B, the y-coordinate will be 1 over B, because it's on the parabola of y equals 1 over x. Okay, so let's get a slope expression for AB. It'll be 1 over B minus a squared and B minus a. So let's multiply top and bottom by B and get 1 minus BA squared all over B times B minus a. Okay, so we can still get more expressions of slope from the derivative, right? So the instantaneous rate of change, the instantaneous slope at A and B must equal to each other, as well as it must equal to this. Okay, so to get those expressions, first, from y equals x squared, let's find the derivative. So derivative at x is equal to a, it's on the parabola, so the slope will be 2a. For y equals 1 over x, the derivative of that will be negative 1 over x squared. So slope at x equals b will be minus 1 over b squared. Okay, so these two guys are equal to each other, right? Because A and B are the points where they're tangent to each other. Tangent to the two curves, and it's the actual same tangent. So we can make 2a equal to minus 1 over b squared. Okay. And we get the condition that a is equal to minus 1 over 2b squared. So let me call that equation 1, call that equation 2, and let's call this equation 3 and equation 4. Now what I'm going to do is use equation 1 to equation 2 so that I can get rid of, I can convert it to only one variable, not both a and b, but just in terms of, in my case, b. So I'm going to replace all the a's with b, and this whole thing will turn into just expression of b. After I've done that, I'm going to make that equal to this one, right? Because they're actually the same slope still, and solve for b. Because then I get an expression, algebraic expression that's only in terms of b. Okay, so let's plug in 1 into 2. So you have 1 minus b squared. I can replace it with 1 over 4 b to the power of 4 all over b minus a. So it becomes plus, right? Double negative 1 over 2b squared. I'm going to make that equal to, as I said, equation 3, because they're actually the same slope. Okay. So let's clean up a bit. The top is 1 minus 1 over 4b cubed. Multiply that in, b squared plus 1 over 2b. Okay, multiply both sides by b squared. Get b squared minus 1 over 4b on the top is equal to negative 1. Okay, so I can further simplify this. I don't like the fractions. If I multiply top and bottom by 4b. Okay, so we get 4b cubed minus 1 all over 4b cubed plus 2. Now cross multiply, we get 4b cubed minus 1 is equal to minus 4b cubed minus 2. Right, so now we can collect these two terms. That becomes 8b cubed minus 2 minus 1. Bring it to the right side, you get minus 2 plus 1, so you get minus 1. Okay, so continuing, you get b cubed then is equal to negative 1 over 8. So then b must be negative 1 over 2. Okay, now that we got what the value of b is, we can find out the value of a by using this equation 1. Okay. So then a is minus 1 over 2 times negative half squared. So negative 1 over 2 times 1 over 4, so that'll give you negative 2 exactly. Okay. So now let's go back to the coordinate A and B right here. So A then will be negative 2 squared will give you 4. B will be, B was negative half, right? Negative half and negative 2. Now we can find the distance between these two. The distance of A and B now is 4 minus of minus 2 square plus negative half minus of minus 2 squared, all square rooted. That's 6 squared plus, that's plus 2 minus half, 3 over 2 squared. Okay, so 6 squared is 3 squared times by 2 squared. That's 3 squared divided by 2 squared. So we can factor out 3 squared as well as 2 squared and get 2 squared times by 2 squared plus 1. Okay. So that will give us, that can be taken out of the root. And that's 4 squared, so 16 plus 1 is 17. So it's 3 over 2 root 17. 3 over 2 root 17. Okay, 3 over 2 root 17. If you multiply the 3 in, you actually do get the choice of D. Okay. I don't know why they didn't simplify the expressions, but yes, if it does look a little bit different, don't doubt your answer. Do try manipulating a different form, especially in the multiple choice exam. And we do end up getting D because 9 times 17 is root 153.